James Gunn also says, and this goes back to the previous thing, the DCU, the DCU release schedule won't be like Marvel's because nothing is greenlit before we have a finished script.
Damn.
Hey, that was shade, but hey, that's some good marketing right there.
Damn, release schedule. So
Like,
they're
bro,
just
you gonna
kind of
know when
going
we
with the
ready.
flow.
No, they gonna tell you when they're ready. You're not finna just tell you and then, oh, this is delayed. This isn't happening.
So this is like caused a stir online. Whenever I don't remember when I took the screenshot, but people were saying that like he threw out a whole plan, so like none of that was greenlit. That's just like, he just announced things. And yeah, I don't know how you guys. I mean, obviously Cody likes it, but yeah, I don't know. I guess they just have to wait and see if this is even going to be a success. That's what it kind of looks like.
Yeah, I mean that could go both ways. That could be bad too, because if they're just kind of waiting for the scripts to be done and not really having a direction, I don't know. That's kind of tough. Like, I feel like you have to have your movies in order of what you want to do and get to that end goal, that end game, so to speak, type shit. So
I agree, but to the point, I personally feel like this is just for the public because it says release schedule. Like, this is for people to know. Like, on their inner circle, they know probably what they're planning on doing, but they're not finna tell you until the plan is set. Like, they're like, okay, this is gonna happen.
So there's no Hall H at San Diego Comic-Con. They're not putting everything on a big ass screen for everybody to be like, this is our roadmap.
2029, we're gonna have it. Like,
okay. If it's like that, that makes sense.
That's what I think.
But he low key did that already. They just didn't have release dates. But
that's exactly because they don't know when it's gonna happen. But this is their plan. They plan on doing this. But they're not going to give you a certainty of when it's going to be done like Marvel. They're going to tell you in 4 years something's going to drop. When 4 years later, something's going to be delayed. Like, we know that's going to happen.
I can see that.
Yeah.
Damn, that's actually a really good, like, point you just made. Because it's like Marvel, look at fucking Blade.
Yeah.
The ultimate example.
That script's not even done. That script
done.
Yeah.
Damn. That was good. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, God, I hope Superman's good.
Yeah.
I know. I hope so too, man. This is the first one. This is kicking off not the first one in their universe, but their first movie. Oh man, come on.
And then shout out to Kimmy. I don't think they made a TikTok about it, but I was watching their pod and she was talking about how she was talking to her friends. I don't know if they were her coworkers or what, but she was talking to them and they didn't even know a Superman movie was coming out.
Oh wow, that's crazy.
So it's like, if that's them, that's got to be millions of people.
Damn.
And it's like,
first trailer hits though.
That's what I was gonna say. There's that. He could also push that into the Super Bowl, depending on how much money they want to put behind that. Obviously, to get in the Super Bowl, you got to put some bread. But, yeah, I don't know, because it can't just be a good movie.
Yeah, no, you gotta market it.
You gotta market it, and people have to show up. And it's Superman, so like there's like cause to be like, okay, like let's just chill out. But at the same time, it's still DC, and DC fans don't go to the theaters.
Yeah, I have a feeling for this first one, the DC fans will go, but it's just getting the general audience to go.
And then this goes back to what we said before, like the mixing of the TV shows, and then even recently what he did with Peacemaker, and being like, okay, well, this is canon, this is not. It's depending on how the storytelling goes of this universe, people might, dare I say, check out, because they don't know what's going on. They don't know what this is. They don't know if this is part of the Penguin. Like, casual people don't know.
That first time seeing Amanda Waller and it's still Viola, like, oh, okay, so this has to do with that, or no,
that was Aquaman.
No, that is true. I mean, for the general audiences, we know what's happening, we know who he's bringing back, and he's kind of starting over, but it's gonna be a little tough for the general audience, and he has to figure that out. So,
yeah, like we said, Superman. I think there's like a good, like, it's Superman. Like it should sell. Like it's Superman. Once it gets marketed a little bit more, but after that,
Yeah.
I don't know, man. And I don't know if you guys saw, but he has some plans for some characters that are kind of like you have to know the comics to know about these characters. Like one of them is Sergeant Rock, I think. I
Rock.
could tell that to the next 30 people that I know. They're not gonna know who the hell Sergeant Rock is.
I don't know who that is.
But hey, Marvel did the same thing. Just let it release
It was
first.
Marvel was established at that point though. Talking about Guardians, right?
Yes.
They were established.
Yeah,
They
they,
had
they
great
built their
movies under their belt.
they built their reputation. They're, hey, look, watch this next one. Of course, we're gonna watch it. It's Marvel. We know what they brought. So I don't know, when he plans to release these lesser known characters, but hopefully, it's like, let's do Superman. Let's do, I don't, at this point, we don't know when Batman's going to get done, but let's do these other well established characters that people know in DC so that we can build our reputation and then do these lessers.
Then they're trying to like follow like almost a show where they're just trying to build the Justice League with 100 different people.
I don't know.
Because
Trying to do the Justice League in that first movie is going to be kind of crazy.
Is that what you were saying? Doing Justice League in the first movie?
yeah, for sure. He's already established Superman and Batman, and we already know there's gonna be hella characters in it.
Batman's not established though.
But like they're saying, they're not gonna do an origin for him.
Oh, like that. Oh, so you're saying where we're at? Like,
Yeah,
let's just
we're
say
probably already in
a
there.
few years into DC being Batman, being Batman, Superman's already Batman. How far are they away from the Justice League?
Well, it can't be that far at that point. If
He's running around
because
with
there's
what's
already
it
a
now?
Themyscira in the video that he gave us about his plan. There's a Themyscira show. Obviously, the Lanterns, Supergirl. Trying to think what else. But I don't know if Wonder Woman's going to show up in that Themyscira. I mean, you would assume, but so there's already a good amount of characters right there to make like a little core team, and then you fill it out with whatever he's going to do between animated shows and this, that, and the third. Um, but I don't know. Like I personally would think like the best like plan is to like honestly follow like the animated stuff and just go along with that. But I mean, obviously he has a plan to do how he's going to do things. Um, but I don't know if it's wise to do Superman and then you do all these little like I don't want to call them niche, but just like the lanterns, Supergirl, things like that, and then Batman is like an afterthought. I don't know if that's the smartest way to do it because you have to like it's not just him doing DC and DC has just been great, so people are already invested. Like you're literally resurrecting DC live action movies. So like the at least in my opinion, the best way to do that was to bring one of the two most iconic superheroes ever, Batman and Superman, and then however you want to go after that, let it be. But I I don't know.
You talked about the animated in the first when DC was doing their universe, their animated universe. The first one they dropped was War, and that
Mhm.
kind of established, well, not even established, like they threw us into the Justice League, but kind of them all meeting up for the first time and like, oh shit, you're Superman, oh shit, you're Green Lantern, shit like that. And then it kind of branched off from there. I thought that was really well done in a way to kind of just jump into Justice League, doing it right instead of what DCEU did. Maybe if they could do something like that here in live action, where they're all there for like a threat, let's say Brainiac, or I know that's been a rumor or something going on in that background picture. Maybe it could work. Maybe it could work if it's something like that.
Because do we even think that the real reason that the DCEU failed was because they did Superman and then they did a Justice League movie, or just was it how they executed that plan?
I mean, like I said, I feel like it's execution because animated did it no problem. They literally jumped into that Justice League and it worked. So at that point, I feel like it is execution.
Yeah, there has to be execution.
And I want this to succeed. because like we've said before, like us three for sure, we like DC more. Like as a whole, as everything animated, all that stuff, we like DC more. But all we can do right now is just put our faith in James Gunn.
I hope so, man, and hopefully this Superman movie does turn out to be good because this is the first time I get to see my boy shine first. Usually it's Batman, and DC loves Batman. They'll throw everything for Batman. So come on, Superman.
And Batman's been shining for years.
Yeah, he's been shining for years, and it's a lot of Batman, which rightfully so. But let's see the boy Supes
because they don't have Batman. Like I guess the script and the actor, they probably could just make Batman like how it was in one of the, I forgot which animated movie it was, but where he was a myth. People didn't think he was real, but he is there.
Yeah, that'd be good. That'd be a quick, kind of cool way. That'd be kind of a cool way.
Damn, yeah, because I just realized what you were talking about. Because yeah, he is in the world already. Because there's no origin movie.
Yeah, he's in there. They're just not around. So they probably have their little crew of Justice League. He's just not a part of it yet.
Yeah, that could work.
That's gonna be interesting storytelling.
And then when actual threats from outer space come, that's when Batman has to show up, and he's gonna join in. But we don't know how long that's gonna be.
They kind of get this little pseudo Justice League team together, and they're like, "Hey, we should go recruit this dude that they say is in Gotham or something." He's not real. Like that's just a myth they tell people. That'd be kind of cool.
They send Green Lantern. He takes his ring off.
Batman
because this could really go crazy. Like it can go crazy, but the problem is he has to get there.
Yeah.
So it's James Gunn, so I mean, you got to give him some more benefit of the doubt than you normally would. But I think it'll be good. Hopefully, cross our fingers.